that blue. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So a little bit different today in the video, but I wanted to do an overview slash review of my brand new 2021 Polaris 570 Touring. I haven't seen many videos online about these, so I thought I would do one, just kind of give my overview, pros, cons, you know, just getting it for the first time. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into the overview. Alright guys, so as I said, this is the 2021 Polaris Sportsman 570 Touring, and what makes the Touring is that it is a little bit longer. You have the step up for the passenger, and then you've got the rear seat and the backrest for the passenger. So that makes it the Touring. Everything else is pretty much the same on a regular Sportsman 570, although, as I understand it, the regular Sportsman 570 actually got some upgrades for 2021 that the Touring did not get, unfortunately, which I kind of wish it did, which I'll go over those in a second. But yeah, so just got this thing. It has like 2 miles on it. Haven't even really taken it out yet, but wanted to do an overview of it just to kind of show you initial impressions, you know, what it looks like, things like that, so you can expect, if you're looking for one of these, what you might expect to get. So again, this is the 2021 Sportsman 570 Touring, so you can carry a passenger on this thing. And so we'll just kind of do a walk around real quick and go from there. There's the back. And man, it's brand new, guys, so it looks really clean. This thing will probably never be this clean ever again, which is unfortunate. But hey, you know what? Quads are made to be ridden, right? So just gonna cover everything, starting up here at the top in controls. So Polaris, you got your brake on the left hand side, and it actually controls all your wheels. And from what I noticed, it looks like there are calipers on the front left and front right, and then 1 caliper in the back, so that controls all of them right there. You also have a foot pedal for brakes. That is a secondary brake system with its own reservoir on that side somewhere that actually controls that rear as well. So in case you lose brakes and need an emergency, that's your emergency brake per se. But yeah, so one-hand braking, you've got your high and low beams. One thing here I'll show you, lows is actually going to be your actual lows, and then high actually turns on your top one. I kind of wish that there was an option with the highs to just have the lows on and the high. That way you get more light, you know, when you're riding at night, but I'm sure that could be changed or updated, whatnot. And guys, I should mention this is the base model, so nothing special on this one. This comes with the basics, and to be honest, the basics are plenty for me and probably plenty for most people. So yeah, it's the lights. You got your engine off, run off, and then your reverse override. So in reverse, it'll go a max of 5 miles an hour. If you want to go faster than that in reverse, just hold that down and you can do that. You got a 12-volt outlet here. You've got a little plug here, which I think is actually a battery tender plug, possibly. Let's see if I can open that. No, actually, I'm not sure what that is. That might be like a code reader plug for Polaris or something. The battery tender plug is supposed to be, I thought, somewhere. Yeah, okay. Right there's the battery tender, so that's not a battery tender. It's probably like a code reader plug or something. There's a 12-volt outlet up here. Key, typical key, unique cut. And that's actually how you start it too. You turn it on and then you start it. We'll do that in a minute. And over here you have your all-wheel drive and 2x4. All-wheel drive is not really 4x4 all the time, but it kicks in the front whenever you need it. I haven't exactly tried it yet, so you know, I can't give my official review, but I figured after 100 hours and 1,000 hours, I'll do a couple more reviews on this thing and let you know how it lasts, things like that. And there's your throttle right there, which feels pretty good. It's all electronic, but it does feel pretty good, I gotta say. And then gas tank right here, just typical gas cap. And then you've got your seat, which apparently is removable, but I haven't figured out. There's supposed to be a latch back here somewhere. I haven't figured out how to actually take the seat off yet. I'm not sure if I'm missing something. I did take a look in the manual and it said that there was actually a release in the back of the seat, But when I put my hand back there, yeah, I can't feel anything, so I gotta figure that out. That pretty much does it for this side. We'll go up here to the front. So there's 2 latches and there's a bunch of storage up here, which I actually really like. So this is a Pro, all this storage, bunch of stuff, and I just have the original tools that it came with up here. Let's see, will it stay open on its own? Maybe not. Well, let's see here, maybe that's just in the wrong. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll stay open on its own, which is good. And I'll kind of sprinkle the pros and cons in along the way, guys. This for me is both a pro because of all the storage and a con because there's really no front rack. And this whole thing, I mean, these are front racks here, but this whole thing is held on by these latches. And to be honest with you, if you need to grab this thing and lift it and swing it around or anything, I wouldn't lift here. The only thing holding it is this latch, and that's just not going to lift the weight of the quad. So a little bit disappointed in that. I think that's something that they could address. I mean, not a big issue. There are like brush guards and stuff you can get for the front. You can probably lift on those, but yeah, I would prefer a rack up here instead of just a plastic. But hey, you know what? You can't have everything, and for the price, you know what? I'm not mad. It's just a con. Tires, these are the stock base model tires. To be honest with you, I am impressed. Let me give you a better view here. They're fairly thick. Tread on these, which is good. I had a Honda 4Trax 420 before these, and it did not come with tread that deep. So we'll see how long they last. These are supposed to be 6-ply tires. We'll see how long they last, but so far, I'm pretty excited there. Also, the shocks are made by Sachs, which is a really good company, and those also make some automotive shocks as well. So I was pretty excited when I saw that. While we're down here, guys, another con. As you can see right here is actually the battery. I don't know whose bright idea it was to put the battery right down by the mud and everything that slings in from the wheels and whatnot, but they did. Don't like that at all. Most of the times your battery's up under the seat if it were a Honda, and it's nice and secure. However, I guess in the 2021 regular Sportsman 570, they did relocate the battery to under this. Wish they would have done it in the Touring too. Not sure why they didn't. That's a big con for me. I'm not too excited about that. I might even be relocating it someday. I don't know why you would put the battery down there. Not cool in my opinion. Let's walk around the front. So again, it looks really nice. I'm really excited about the look of it and how it says Polaris on the shocks there and everything. It's pretty sweet. Coming around the side, we've got the gear shift. So you've got high, low, neutral, reverse, and park. Pretty easy, just up and down. Park's your lowest, high's your highest. I did thoroughly read the manual, and apparently, especially for the break-in period, you want to drive majority and low, and use high if you're going over 7 miles an hour, and that'll prolong the life of your belt the longest. These are belt-driven CVT clutches, so that was interesting there. Right here is actually your oil dipstick. Yeah, down in there. I'm not going to take it out, but there it is there. So they made a little access panel so you can get to it without taking off all the plastics, which I can appreciate. Put that back there. Here's another, again, step up for the passenger, which is really cool, I think. Brake pedal for the emergency brakes. Coming around back here, I do like this rear rack. I didn't actually get to look at these in the showroom before I bought one, just because of how crazy things are right now and how hard they are to get. So as soon as I saw I could get my hands on a touring model, I was like, yeah, I should probably get it. But anyways, when I got it, I was happy about this. This is not just plastic. There is a metal bar here that runs around the whole side. I'm not sure if this is the same on the regular Sportsman 570, but on this touring model, I mean, these handles are very solid. You can lift the quad by these, no problem. So they did fine on the rear racks. I'm definitely satisfied there. And you've got the dual brake lights, which definitely looks cool in the back. And the rear tires, which are beefy as well. There's your muffler. Pretty quiet, guys. I gotta say, it sounds good, but it's pretty quiet. which is pretty awesome. Got a little info tag there, so you get your VIN number and manufacturer date 4/19/2021. Pretty cool. It's a brand new. Nice storage compartment back here. So this thing has way more storage than my Honda did, and it's not even close. So you can carry pretty much whatever you need. You know, your lunch, tools, whatever you want to bring with you. Here's the seat. It is apparently adjustable up and down, as I was reading in the manual. Not sure exactly. Actually, it might not be. I don't know. Maybe if you take this, actually, you might have to remove this plastic cover first, and then there might be an adjustment up or down. Feels pretty good where it's at, but I think you can adjust that as I was reading. Let's see, what else is there to cover? So yeah, pros, guys, so far, the thing rides like a couch. So it's independent suspension, and it rides, I gotta say, a lot smoother than the Honda. I'm not sure I'd ever say that. It does. It's definitely smoother. Now again, the Honda wasn't independent rear, but still rides really smoothly. Can't complain about that whatsoever. Again, engine sounds good, not too loud, not too quiet, in my opinion. All-wheel drive and things, more to come on that as I continue to ride it and get some more real-time review on this thing. I will update you at 100 hours and 1,000 hours and so on. Oh, one of the most important parts, and let me actually get on the quad for this one to show you, but the actual screen. So you turn it on, it goes through its check, and it greets you there, Polaris. So it's pretty customizable, which is pretty cool. So up here, you have a few options. I believe it's 3 options. You can have your mile per hour, RPM, or your engine temperature. So it's pretty cool. I keep that on mile per hour normally. And then in the center, you can also change it between a number of things. Not sure what TTO is. Yeah, I don't know. I might be stupid, or I'm just not sure what that is. But anyways, TTO. Then you have your engine temperature, RPMs, mile per hour, odometer, trip 1, trip 2, your battery voltage, engine hours, I want to say, and your service hours. So this is a countdown until you need to service, which for me will be an oil change. Yeah, so that's all changeable. I'll probably keep that on engine temp for now. And then apparently if you hold down the mode button, this will actually go into your options. So you can change units, set the clock. You can actually change the color of this. Oops, and apparently did it wrong. Yeah, there you go. So you can have red or blue. I'm going to leave it on blue for now. The level of the backlight, service hours, and that looks like everything. So yeah, pretty cool there. Feels good to sit on, especially the passenger seat on the touring model. Honestly, it's a little comfier than the driver's seat, to be honest with you. It fits you really nice, and there's like this cupping right here that kind of hugs you, and you can hold on to the handles. So for a passenger, I think this thing would feel really nice. But for me too, again, seat's comfy, I feel good. No issues there. And I think, yeah, went over the controls. I believe that's about it, guys. So initial impressions, I mean, I'm pretty happy. I guess I'll go ahead and start it up for you. So it's literally just turn it on and turn the key. Oh. So guys, I guess we'll go ahead and start it up for you. So you got to hold your brake handle and then actually turn the key. There you go. Sorry about that. And they say to let it run a little bit when you turn on the key, just to burn that fuel and make sure you don't foul any plugs or anything like that. But again, it sounds pretty good. Not overbearing or anything. again, I know 2 miles, right? But I wanted to give an overview because I haven't seen many of these on YouTube. In case someone's on the fence or thinking about getting one, wanted to show the touring model. If you need that extra seat for the second passenger, I would not hesitate. Very comfortable, plenty of room, no issue there. And it hauls 2 people, no problem at all. Plenty of power, things like that. So I don't think you need to bump up to the 800. 570 should be fine if you're the average trail rider, things like that. I will check in with you guys though at about 100 or 1,000 miles or 1,000 hours, 100 hours or 1,000 hours. Make new videos and let you know what I think from there. But overall, guys, the 2021 Sportsman 570 Touring, pretty happy with it, pretty excited. If you have any questions on this one, anything I didn't cover or maybe forgot to cover, drop them in the comments down below. I would be happy to respond, no problem at all. I will definitely do that. But with that, I think we'll go ahead and get out of here. Alright guys, hope that overview was helpful. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe down below. I got stuff like this coming forward and also a bunch of car stuff and things like that on this channel. So if that sounds cool to you, be sure to subscribe, like this video if it helped you out on your decision. Comment down below. Let me know if you bought one. If you have any questions, things like that, I'd be glad to hear your experience and you know, what you think of it as well. We'll keep each other in touch. But yeah, guys, that's about it for now. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Remember to always get out there, do it yourself, and have fun.